Greetings, all you dinghy diving 50p collectors out there. Coin Snatcher here. Another quick update on the 50p collection. I'm almost boring myself with these updates. I very nearly didn't do one. This coin arrived yesterday and I just stuck it straight into the collection. And then I thought, no, we should do a little update video on it because it gives me a chance to have a little moan. And my moaning today is about the packaging. So if you I can't be showing you that shows you what prison cell, what house I live in. Now what annoys me about this is I have these on, like, what do you call it, like a standing order from the Royal Mint. So whenever the new 50p comes out, they'll email you and say, do you want to go on the list or whatever, blah blah blah, and save yourself some postage. And I'll go, yeah, I'll go on the list. So they send out the bank coin first, the colour version, and they put it in one of these big envelopes, which is overkill, it's unnecessary. And then a week later you get the plain coloured one, the plain uncoloured one sent out in the post as well. So all these companies that hark on about they're ecologically friendly, they're driving their carbon footprint down. What a load of old bollocks. They do it all the time. It isn't a one-off. It's regular. Oh, just flicking that, you can see the lenticular design there in that coin changing. Not too sure what it is. It might look like a pair of old saggy bollocks hanging down, but you can see that anyway. So yeah, they send it out. So anyway, that's a little rant about that. I don't like the Royal Mint sending two coins out on two separate deliveries. Put them in the one envelope and send them out together. Bloody hell, some of us are trying to save the planet here. Right, so second to that, then we have the change checker one that arrived. As you can see, I've already had to liberate it from the packaging, and this one did not want to come out easy. It was a major pain in the arse. But this is basically the same coin that I've just shown you from the Royal Mint pack. And we get this one from Westminster because they're £4.50 plus postage, which is a couple of quid cheaper than buying them in the bank pack like so. So we need to pop this out and get this in the collection. And I was going to put it in after the two most recent coins, the Dinghy Diver Uber service and the old Robo Leg Runner there, Oscar Pistorius. Somebody commented in the comments on the last video, which I thought was very, very witty indeed. Yeah, he's out now, isn't he? What was his girlfriend called? Selena Gleecamp or something like that. But yeah, basically he's murdered her, he's done his time, and now he's out and about, isn't he? So we pop that one in there into the capsule, and we'll pop the lid on that, and that completes the Star Wars coins. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And apologies to all the people who comment that I keep calling him Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and getting it all really confused, because I didn't really realise until I looked at it that it's Indiana Jones in it. It's Indiana Jones and Sasquatch the Yeti that's in this. So there we go, that's all good. So sometimes I do know when I say it wrong, but because I refuse to re-edit the video and re-record it, then I just put it out, and if there's a mistake, there's a mistake, and I trust you fellow people will pick me up on the mistakes every time. And sometimes I know there's the mistake and I wait to see if I get a comment back. So along with that change checker 50p came one of these little cards, and this time it's a Peter Rabbit 2016 50p. Has the unique claim of being the most valuable silver-proof colour 50p that's been released to date. So yeah, that's okay. I don't know what to do with these cards. I've got loads and loads of them. I'm too tight to give them away. I don't want to throw them in the bin, but I don't really collect them, so I just sort of like, they just sit in a little pile over in the shelf. But hey ho, that's the way it goes. Right, so second thing then is the other coins that have arrived today. So I don't know how many of you 50p collectors have been keeping an eye on one of the most recent releases, which is indeed the 2023 King Charles salmon 50p, and this is the 2023 coin without the privy mark, so this is the coin that will go into circulation. Now, I did mention on a video when these came out back in October, I think it was, that we didn't know the mintage, and because it was left so late in the year to mint the definitive coin, I thought this was going to be one to be worth keeping an eye on. And it seems recently a rumour has surfaced that only 500,000 of these 2023 salmon 50p's have been released into circulation. And of course now they're starting to go for silly money on eBay. So I bought 4 of these the other day, and I think I paid £5 each for them. I think it was 20 quid for the 4. And then I should have another one which will be in the definitive tray. And then I've got my strike your own ones as well. Then we've got the one in the year set as well. So we've got multiple versions of it, but I was hoping to get a little stash of these built up. So I've managed to get 4 of these, and I'm going to keep trying to get more. But the prices on these are starting to go a bit silly now. So there's a bag of 50. Is it 50? No, sorry, it's 20. Isle of Man, 50p's come in bags of 50. So these come in bags of 20, and currently there's a bag of 20 on the auction on eBay, and it's sitting at near on £100. So if it goes for about £100, I've paid in and about the going rate. If it goes over £100, and it may well do because it's a sealed bag, and there's certain 50p collectors out there that like to collect the full unopened Royal Mint bags. So we'll see what happens with those, but this is definitely one coin to keep an eye on. And of course the infamous Q, well, I get sick of hearing about Q, and 210,000 mintage. So if this is 500,000 mintage, then okay, it's twice as common as the Q coin, but it's still a very, very rare coin indeed. You'll probably have to go to the likes of, I don't know, Squirrel Nutkin or one of those other rabbit coins where the mintage was just over 1 million. But 500,000, incredibly low for a definitive coin as well. So there we go. We've got 4 of the salmon 50p's today. We've finished off the Star Wars set. We've got all the colour ones, all the bunk ones. I think there's another delivery coming from the Westminster collection. I'm sure they took 35 or 40 quid out of my bank account, so I don't know what I've ordered, but we'll find out in a day or two, I guess. So that's it for this video. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.